Morning. My name is Sofia Elena Barros Cadena. The presentation to role of the teacher in the classroom environment, the characteristics important, and the action of the teacher in the classroom environment. Okay. The importance of the teacher in the classroom as a learning environment. Okay, if a teacher presents a calm and happy classroom environment, students are more likely to be calm and happy. Now, if a student perceive that the teacher is angry, they may react negatively, which can lead to hostile educational environment that impairs learning. Teachers are ultimately responsible of social behavior in their classroom. It's important to say that while the teacher works to create a positive, encouraging atmosphere, there are other factors to consider, including on-site administration, for example, student behaviors, student grouping, and distract external influences in the others. Teachers also have extenuating circumstances in their personal life can affect their classroom, even when they try to remain professional. Okay. Okay, teaching knowledge. Teachers should have prior preparation of knowledge of the area in which they teach. It's important, according to magazine Access of Education, the teacher follows the curriculum to ensure that the student acquire relevant knowledge throughout the year. The teacher, they must have a curriculum and class plan, which they have prepared to run a successful class. It is important to mention the teacher teach in many ways, being textbooks, including lectures, small groups, activities, project-based learning, laboratory experiments, and practical learning activities. The teacher must have a good management of his group, thus must do with intelligence, must maintain order, and also the active participation of a student. Okay. Group domain. In the group domain, the role of the teacher should not very permissive, but neither should be very rude to his student. No, the teacher should know how to guide, teach, and manage his group passively, but with rules. And students spend a great deal of time with their teachers during the school year. Okay. It is important the point the teacher achieves good control the group in the classroom and maintains order and student participation when using an effective strategy. For example, promote the pleasant atmosphere for a student, provide positive and motivating mentoring. The teacher must know each student, teacher-student interaction is of great importance. Develop dynamic and participatory classes. The teacher should not only maintain in professionalism in the classroom, but also encourage similar positive behaviors by his students. Next slide, role modeling. The role modeling a student and interested in a future teacher career could find his classroom teacher even more as an excellent mentor. Okay, and the role modeling, most teachers try to a good role model for their students. The students are sometimes the reflection of the teacher, and some students want to be like their teacher. It's important, the role model. Point 5, mentoring. The mentoring is another role taken on by teachers, like role modeling, mentoring as an interaction between teacher and student. Can have positive or negative effects. Okay. The mentoring including encouraging a student to enjoy learning is important point, and part of mentoring is listening to students. Tutoring is way to encourage students to strive to excel in the classroom and the fixture. Now, slide. Appropriate strategies. Okay, appropriate strategies. It's important. Collaborative work motivates a student to be more involved. A strategy, for example, the use of the technology, collaborative work, online research, and manual resources. Online resources help the student to experience a real information search environment. Manual and various resources help the teacher and the student to develop different activities and choose their favorite ones. A school climate. The school climate is important to take.
Sophia,
Yes,
you
teacher.
have 1 minute left to speak. 1 minute
Yes.
left.
Okay, teacher. A minute. Okay, yes. It's important to take into consideration some factors such as spatial organization, include some aspects such as lighting, ventilation, space for both students and teachers to move freely, provision of learning materials, which may be included in the planning. Production and evaluation. It is important the production and evaluation and a student obtains satisfactory result due to good management of the teacher in the pedagogy of their teaching. The teacher is important in the classroom. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Sophia, you're welcome. Thank you for your
Yeah,
presentation.
teacher.
So now this question, we're going to start with the question and answer time. So this question is for you. Um, can you share what do you do to have a good, happy, and not yelling environment in your classroom?
Yes, teacher. In the environment in the classroom, the teacher should be prepared to change environment. The student are happy. For example, the teacher must creative and face challenges with intelligence and professionalism in creative and environment different. Um, for example, or presentations, videos, in different activities with why the children is emotion and habits teacher. Okay.
Okay, Sophia, thank you. So who's going to do the next question? Okay, Gina, go ahead.
Yeah, Sophia, I just want to know how can teachers foster a sense of inclusivity and respect for diversity within the classroom?
Okay. And the teacher within the classroom, the most know their area very well. That means for the student to overcome fears in the classroom, the teacher must always have everything ready. The teacher should not improve because he will not be able to achieve to expected result, and neither will he be able to get the student to develop satisfactorily their commitments. Okay. The teacher achieve good control of his class when develop a significant activity and manages to capture the attention of the students. Okay.
Okay, thank you. So let's go with Flor, your question.
Sophia, good morning.
Good
Do you
morning.
think that the group domain is obtained with a good preparation or with experience?
Okay. And with the preparation of time, the teachers it's important get to know his students and the area through teacher-student approach, so gains to confidence or the student learns to know their taste. The teacher can approach, he prepare in environment and classroom, in the books, through dialogue and a good treatment. Always listening to the voice of the student is important too, and giving them participation. Uh, the role is the teacher is important in the be prepared in the books, in the curriculum, but to interact with the students. Okay.
Thank you, Sophia.
Yes. I think.
Lisette and Tatiana, please.
Okay. What niches have worked for you in the classroom to improve the learning of your students?
Okay. And the teacher in your student. Sorry. Okay. The teachers or real story role model are those that allow teachers to take appropriate role for their students to also from such behavior. The model of behavior is related to the actions, attitudes, and behavior of the teacher toward their students. Relationship, the question in the mentoring. In its way to encourage the teacher to their student to get their motivated in the classroom environment. Okay.
Thank you, Tatiana.
Okay.
Yeah, talking about your experience in the pedagogical practice or in the places where you can see teachers, I would like to know, do you think that teachers apply these strategies that you shared?
Okay, Tatiana. In the pedagogical practice of the teacher and the strategies, it's very important the use of the technology, allow the teacher to work with a variety of application and virtual resources that can be of great benefit to students. In addition, technology, resources, material, manuals help students to be more innovative and learn significantly. For example, the use of manual materials allows to development a simple and creative amount of work. However, I may be disadvantaged because there are more innovative material. The resources, technology, the manual materials sometimes limit the work, but the technological ones are broader and work with greater option. Okay.
Okay, Sofia, thank you for your presentation.